Okay, so here we are with my father. Him and I crouched up in the kitchen nook. We don't really call this a massive kitchen anymore. It's more a nook due to the size constraints. We're going to chat a little bit with him about what he does, why he loves it, and why we would love to improve it. So, Dad, take it away. Tell me what you did today. What's going on?
Well, I invite you guys to come over tonight, so I had to prepare some dinner, and I made a couple of different dishes. Of course, it took me all day to do it. But anyway,
that's typical.
Let me show you. I made some moussaka, which we'll go into detail about this one in a little bit, and some lemon herb chicken. I made some tzatziki, which is a cucumber and yogurt mixture salad. And so anyway, as you can see, they're all sitting here on top of the stove. I had to use a deep fryer to dip out the eggplant and the potatoes to moussaka. It's a long process. It takes a long time to do the Greek cooking. You can't just put it all in the pot and let it go. You know, you have to. Of course you could, but it's not going to taste the same. To me, it doesn't. You have to start preparing one thing at a time, and especially the moussaka, you have to prepare 2 or 3 different items before you put them together. And so it takes a long time. It took me about 4 hours to just do that. But you know, at the end, it's a wonderful meal. We can all sit down and enjoy it. So as you can see, like I said, it's really a job trying to do everything in here with a limited space.
And it's well worth it, I might say. It takes a long time and a lot of labor, but I'll tell you, we sure make it kalau, right?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's my big thing. Okay, I like to cook for you guys and enjoy the cooking and have some good company, and that's all.
And that's what it's all about.
I even did some fresh pomegranate from the backyard, the tree in the backyard.
The pomegranate tree, many other trees back there as well. So, okay, tell me then why all this labor, all this hard work, why that long? Why so many hours and so many for one meal, which by the way you do several times a week for us? But what makes it worth it? Why? What got you involved with this? Tell me about that.
Well, it's a tradition that goes long ago. When I was growing up in the farm, my mom, your grandmother, used to make a meal every day for us. And a lot of times when I sit there and watch her, she would tell me, you know, go out in the garden and get some fresh oregano, parsley, or bay leaves, or whatever to put in the food. And of course, you know, I did that, and I was rewarded because after she browned everything and sauteed the onions and the garlic and the olive oil, because that's many ingredients: olive oil, garlic, onions, spices, fresh spices. You know, she will always give me a taste. And so after I get the taste, then I don't know how to play or go back to the fields to work. Well, you know, later on, I grew up. I had to go to the big city to get educated. I left home. I lived with your Thea and Theo, my sister, my older sister, my older brother. And so my sister had to cook. She did all the cooking. Was always meal prepared for us and ready to go eat when we come home after work and after school. It was great. We enjoyed it. It was a family. We would sit together at the table and eat. Then, of course, years later, I left. I got my education. I left. I came to the United States. And there I was, all alone, no food, no mama's food, no sister's food. I missed it a lot. And so I called Mama, and my sister. I said, "Hey, I need some recipes. I got to do something here. I need some food to eat here." And so they said, "Well, what recipes? We got no recipes. It's all up here. It's all out of mind." I said, "Well, get it out of your mind and put it down on paper. I need some recipes." And so they did, and then I started cooking myself. I sit up like I did last night and this morning for many hours, and cook 2 or 3 or 4 different dinners for myself and have it for the rest of the week. Put it in the freezer, refrigerator, and have it for the rest of the week. And then, of course, after that, you know, I met your mama, which was not only a wonderful, beautiful lady.
It's okay, Dad. You're doing good.
But also a good cook. She was an excellent cook. Sorry guys. So she she learned from her mother, which she grew up in the old country. And so she always prepared dinner for us, and a lot of times I come in and I help her, you know, grind this or prepare this or beat the eggs for that one, or mix the ground beef for that one and put all the spices in, and then we put it all together and it's a great meal. And so many people will come over and we enjoy ourselves. So that's about it. That's the whole story. And I like to teach you guys how to cook so you can carry the tradition on, and you can cook for your kids someday. Now your mama's not here and I have to do all that, and someday you have to do it yourselves. You know, so we need the space here so we can, so I can bring you in here and teach you all that stuff so you can continue the tradition.
So we can do it together. That's perfect. So that is why it's very important. My father, amazing gentleman, best dad in the world, and we want to carry it forward. So we need space. That's perfect, Dad. We need space. We need a better kitchen. We need a bigger kitchen. He's got a lot to teach. We got a lot to learn. So we need to make this happen. I want, what would be wonderful is more room, so that way my son who's in a wheelchair, we don't need to pin him up in a little chair, in a makeshift chair, and be all uncomfortable. We can wheel him in here and all have a nice meal together. Right now, half the family's on the other side of the room. We've got half in the other room. We can't all sit down and eat together. So me and my dad are crunched in here talking a bit, and that's it. We need more room. We've got plenty of place, plenty of room to grow. We've got a couple further grandkids on the way, and my sister who's pregnant over there as well. So tell them what we need to do, guys. What do we want?
Come here, baby.
Fix this kitchen!
We got room to grow. How's that side of the kitchen? We can bust down a wall and make that all one kitchen, yeah?
Over here. It'd be great if we could all stick together.
You guys.
We got to scream at each other from across the room.
Together, stick together.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. All right, Dad. Give him a wave. We love you. Thank you. Fix this kitchen. There's one right there. Tell him, Zoe. Tell him you love your papu. There's another one. He's got a lot of love to give.
You want some French fries? Huh?
That's a wrap, folks. Love you. Fix this kitchen. One more. Give it to him.
Fix this kitchen.
All right. Say bye, Zoe.
Say bye. Say bye. Say bye, baby. Bye, baby.